Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Spy Family Part 2 episode number 12 reaction. Okay, the previous episode it was the ending part of the whole tournament that we had, and yeah, obviously the combi of Nightfall and Twilight were able to defeat those guys and even change them. And there was a little bit of a problem in acquiring the actual thing, but by the end of it it was fine, with Lloyd's superb disguise and Fiona's acting skills, they were able to easily get it. And yeah, mission accomplished. So later on we also got a section where Fiona kind of challenged Yor into a tennis match, and Yor actually demolished the the tennis ball completely. And she ran away all just completely heartbroken, like shattered, crying. She just runs away and she's like, I'll be back again. And yeah, and we can see here, obviously with this whole thing, even Yor is being affected. Yor kind of is thinking about a lot of things, this whole situation. Her mood is not okay. While all of this was happening, it turns out that the whole secret, that was supposed to be in the secret code in the painting, it was just a random thing. It's like some pictures and all that. So there you go. And in the end, we get to see Yor just staring off into the space, a little bit gloomy, while Lloyd is also thinking about a few stuff. It ended abruptly in the previous episode. Let's see what happens. So yeah, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Okay. Oh, is she not sleeping? Okay, you're gonna bump into the. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good morning at all. Don't say those things in front of them. They're gonna make a rumor out of it. Oh great. I knew this, hey, look at him. Yeah. Number 15? Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, that'll be crazy. Yeah, exactly. Playing the mother and wife. King Fuzz. Wait, what? Really? Why is it? Okay. Oh my god. Why do you come here then? Ah, that's why you called him. Well, he can read minds, so. Yo! But he's going to take it, definitely. Yes! Oh my god. Uh. Hmm. Okay. Oh, this is the bar where he like where. Hmm. Wait, didn't he already? Okay. No, no, is he thinking that? Good God, calm down. Yo, te, te. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh my God, she's just jumping into. uh, yeah. What does he want? Uh. Hmm. I think Lloyd should say something here. Hmm. Oh no. Oh yeah, she becomes like loose-lipped whenever. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Got them. Oh boy, this scene seems so wrong. Like from someone from the outside. No. Oh god. Yeah, well, about that. Okay, he's not going to. If he actually decides that's the. Oh my god. Wait, what? What the? Uh, oh, no, she's gonna punch him. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh, she's going to punch him. Yep, or a kick. Either if it works. All right, catch him, everyone. Go and catch him. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Like I was saying, I would have been extremely surprised if he actually realized that Yor likes him. What? Oh, you're kind of close. She knocked him out in one kick. What? Is this like his mother? Hmm. She's so drunk. Look at her face. Oh my god. Yeah, it's good morning indeed. Well, it's night. Yeah. Wow. You that calm master. Wow. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, and she's definitely not going to get that with Fiona. Well, it's kind of the same. Well, she's a co-worker. Exactly. I was just saying this. Oh boy. Hmm. Oh boy. Hopefully she remembers all of this when she sobers up. She's drunk now. I'm sure she'll remember. Yeah? What the hell, Anya? Oh my god. Wow. Hey, yo, Bond. Oh, he realized. Oh my god. Yo, it swelled up. Chin monster. Oh boy. She actually made tea after that. I didn't think she could. Does she remember? Oh my god. I knew this was going to happen. Oh god. Okay, thank god. Parents meeting. Really? Scooties. Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure if she gets trained by yours, she could easily do sports. Yes. What? All right, Becky, stop. Yes. Oh God. Yes, Sundare. Wow. What? Ah. Oh my God. Wow. Friends and shopping. Oh, this is a butler. Oh my God. She was actually. Yeah, Lloyd Sama. Great. So many rivals your has. Yeah. Hard cash. Yum. Really? Venus. Oh my God. She's like, I don't care about clothes. I want peanuts. Yeah. Oh damn, this place is. Oh, what? What is this place? Oh my God. Sounds expensive. Berlin collection, yeah. Yeah, yeah. She has a platinum VIP VVIP card or whatever. Great. What? They cannot wear this in school. What the hell? Why are they shopping? Wow, there's so many, so many dresses. What the hell? Damn. Okay, that's a bit too far. Oh God. Hmm. I was just saying this. Exactly. Okay, okay. So one day only. Yeah, she's like, oh, I need to dress up. Yo, the butler is like, what the hell? Oh my God. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, I don't. What? She did buy everything. Like behind him, look at that. Yep, there you go. She's like, kids these days. My God. The employees are so happy. They're like, today we're going to like make some money today. Yes. Look at all the employees. Oh boy. Shopping ties. Well, obviously. Hmm. Yeah, she just wanted to have fun with Anya. She did she read her mind? Yep, she read her mind. I'm pretty sure, or maybe not. Who knows? Anime goods. Oh boy. Hmm. Ah. You cannot wear that thing. But yeah, whatever she likes. Okay. Oh my god. Yes. That's better. Like she didn't buy it. Like, it's a friend. Yes. What? Oh yeah, they're kids. Obviously they just forget, like, within a matter of seconds. She bought like a peanut hat. What is that? Oh boy. Hmm. Damn. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Wow. That's a great line. Hmm. Yeah. No, that was nice. Wait, what? How? Oh, how high I must. Okay, there you go. That's nice. Hmm. Oh god. Uh, well, I guess if you look at it from the results, it did work. Kind of. So yeah, mission successful. This time at least. All right, is that it, or is there something left? Nope, that's it. So wow, that was a nice episode. The first part was focused on Yor and Lloyd, and the next part was focused on Becky and Anya. So okay, in the beginning we kind of resumed from where we left off. The whole situation where Yor is completely just like just not sleeping, like overthinking about the whole situation. That's why she's like not getting enough sleep, bumping into lampposts and just muttering under, like she's like, oh, like what's going on, like are we going to get divorced or something, all these things, and people are listening to it, making rumors about it, and Lloyd is like, oh my god, this is bad. Now, one thing I really I have to say, like which I kind of surprised me. I didn't think Lloyd would realize so quickly what's the root of the problem, but he actually did that. He actually realized that, oh, it's because of Fiona, and she's getting anxious. Like, I actually did not think that would happen. Like, this is the thing. I feel like we've gotten used to dense anime characters so much that these type of situations, like where the character actually realizes what the problem is, makes us surprised. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. He actually got it in one turn. I thought he would spend like 4 episodes at least thinking about what the hell is wrong with Yor and then realize it, because that's usually what happens. Like at least like 70% of anime main characters are dense as rock. Nothing gets through their head, like especially in these type of situations. So him actually getting it within one chance, I was genuinely surprised. I was like, wow, okay, like this is something new. So yeah, that's what happened. He realizes that, okay, it must be because of Fiona. And not only that, later on he also kind of like realizes that maybe Yor actually likes him or something, which is also something I didn't think that he would realize. Even though by the end of it he kind of brushed it aside and he was like, oh no, probably not. But still, he did kind of like pinpoint the reason and like the cause. So now here, obviously he's scared of the fact that Yor is going to talk to his brother about this, and the brother will bring the secret police. So he's like, oh my god, I need to do something. The marriage is going to get destroyed because of this. So what he does is he invites Yor for a drink. And I remember like he did this before as well, that episode where he was like, oh, I know a good shop where there's like some good food and some good drinks. That episode, the episode where Yor goes to Anya's school to give the PE uniform. That episode as well. He did that episode as well, but we did not see at that moment. He invited her and she went along, and that was just it. We didn't see anything after that. So this time, as before, he invited her to a drink, and he kept Frankie to babysit Anya. And Frankie was like playing with Anya, doing like kind of playing Bond man, and then like helping her sketch and playing frisbee with Bond. And then he's like, what the hell, what am I doing here? Like why am I why am I doing all of this? And Anya and Lloyd provides some hard cash, in Anya's word, hard cash in front of Frankie, and Frankie's like, all right, fine, I don't like what you're doing, but I'll take the money and I'm going to do it. Yes. And problem solved. Like Anya's like situation, Frankie's going to handle it. So Lloyd takes Yor and goes to the restaurant or the bar. Now this is the same bar that he like came here with Frankie as well. I remember that episode. So now like I was like, okay, so Yor probably might be like, oh, what's going on? Why is he inviting me? I might be actually be a little bit happy. But the fact that he called her here made her think that he called her here because of some kind of an announcement of like, oh, like I want a divorce or whatever, that type of thing. She thought that, her thinking that, I was like, oh my god, like, oh, this is not okay. Unless until Lloyd like just spells it out for her, she wouldn't realize what the hell is going on. And this whole like experience for her, it will not be a happy one, you know. It'll always just go inside her head that Lloyd, and the fear that Lloyd is here to like break up or something like that. So she she's just very, you know, like just very just like not saying anything, just like thinking about all of these things. And in her head she's thinking like, oh, he's going to introduce Fiona here and be like, oh, like, you know, like, yeah, I found someone that I like, so I'm sorry, like, you know, I have to call this fake marriage off on all that. She's thinking of stuff like that and just panicking. As soon as Lloyd brings up that, oh, you know what, I want to talk about that day, you know, the day with Fiona, he was probably going to say that, oh, that's all a misunderstanding, you know, like it's nothing like that, we're just co-workers. And that's exactly what it is. But as soon as he brought Fiona's name up, Yo starts getting anxious. She gets into like a panic attack, and she's like, oh, like, what should I do? And she's like what should I do? This is terrible. If he ends our relationship. And then she's like, I understand. This marriage was only a matter of mutual benefit. I have no right to interfere in Lloyd's private matter. And Lloyd's like, oh boy. So yeah, so she's like, yeah, if he decides to, like, you know, get together with that lady, I have no right to actually, you know, like, come between that, because this is like a fake marriage. So she's like, oh, like, I'll happily, like, you know, concede my position. But then she's not able to speak, and she's just like, here she's little by little realizing that it's not only the fact that she doesn't want to get out of this situation because of the social security that she gets, not only because of that, but also because that she herself wants to keep like, you know, continuing this. And she gets like little flashbacks, and she's like, is it because I want to keep living like this? And she's like, you cannot. Your Mr. Lloyd's happiness matters more than my safety. I have to let him know that. So she's still not being able to understand what is going on, but she's still thinking that, oh, it must be because I don't want to give this up because of the whole security thing. However, you know, the fact that that is not the complete reason is still not registering in her head. However, I'm guessing it'll probably register sooner or later. So yeah. Now Yor just drinks all of Lloyd's alcohol, and she gets instantly drunk. Obviously, she gets drunk quite easily, and she's like, just starts, like, you know, just just starts saying, who is that woman? Are you in love with her? So she just keeps blabbering all of this. Now here is so interesting. Here Lloyd actually realizes. Now again, as I said, this is the thing. Like, I feel like characters, like 90% of the anime characters, are so dense that these are actually rare moments that the character actually understands what is the core of the problem in like one turn. And Lloyd actually does that, even though Yor is just, like, you know, like saying in this, like, you know, like directly that, oh, who is that lady, you know, do you like her or something, you know. Even though she's saying all of this, I was pretty sure Lloyd wouldn't realize it, or probably think that, oh, she's drunk, that's why she's speaking all of this. But he actually got it, you know, kind of. He's like, hold on, okay, so are you already fed up with me? I have to say, goddamn good voice acting. Like, what the hell? This part was done so well. Like, props. Like, you know, like, that was some amazing voice acting. Now here Lloyd actually realized. Lloyd is like, oh wait, is she in love with me or something? And in 1 second he can he brings back his poker face, and he's like, I am Twilight. What? I've been with countless women for the sake of my missions. And then he starts, like, you know, like playing his part and just acting that way, you know, like just grabs your hand, and he's like just, you know, like just telling you that, oh, like, like, you don't have to worry about anything, like, and I knew something is going to happen. He was either going to punch him or something she's going to do, because like, yeah, that's exactly, she's drunk, first of all, and even if she was not drunk, I'm pretty sure she would have punched him. So that's exactly what happens. Like, like, she gets so overwhelmed by that she starts screaming and gives him a hard kick in the chin. And this is the thing, like, if she kicked him in the face or, like, like, somewhere else, it would have hurt, obviously. It's not that it wouldn't hurt, but it would have hurt a lot less than the goddamn chin. This part is a very vulnerable part, like even if someone punches you, it hurts extremely. Like, like, getting punched here or somewhere else obviously hurts, but I feel like the chin is like a very vulnerable position. And she didn't punch him, she kicked him. Obviously, like, a kick packs a lot of extra strength than a punch. If you punch someone and if you kick someone, obviously your kick will hit harder. So she kicked him over there, and oh my god, Lloyd flew quite a few moments. She just was in midair, and nicely he kind of, like, just somersaults and gets down, and he's like, ah, yes, I'm okay. But then he realizes, wait a minute, I'm not okay. My legs are being, like, just rattling completely. And this part, obviously, it hurts, and it's like, kind of gets you completely just unconscious or something. So he's blurry, he's not able to see properly, and he just and within all of this, he's kind of thinking, he's like, wait a minute, so what exactly happened? Why did I get kicked? He said, I'm so confused. What was that with that atmosphere then? Was it a sophisticated counter trap baiting me into trying a honey tap? Is Monsieur also a spy? And he was kind of close, And then he's like, no, that's ridiculous, calm down. And then he falls like, just unconscious. And now I don't know what the hell Yor did after that. Like, Yor does say that they were making a ruckus, so they kicked him out of the place. So I'm guessing that's what happened. So after that, we see Lloyd kind of getting a little dream of his mom, singing a song, and like a lullaby, not a song, lullaby. And okay, so wait, I realized one thing now. She was singing the lullaby, and like, Lloyd kind of gets, like, wakes up, and you're singing, sleep well, my sweet prince. And then she says, I don't know the rest of the lullaby. She sung that part. Oh my god. Well, she's drunk, obviously, she's going to say just random things. So yeah, they're outside. Lloyd wakes up, and Lloyd is like, oh my god, what the hell happened? And yeah, like, Yor is so drunk, she's like, good morning, Lloyd. And she's like, the bartender chased us out for causing a scene. Oh my god. Like, I don't know, I feel like at that situation when Lloyd went unconscious, I'm pretty sure the bartender probably, and he's a regular, the bartender probably would have been like, all right, you know what, just stay here for a moment until he wakes up, and then leave. But the fact that he just chased them out probably means Yor made a whole ruckus over there. I'm pretty sure, like, in a drunken, like, because she was drunk and everything, she probably made such a ruckus over there that the customers were probably not happy with it. And the master was like, please just leave. Even though this guy is knocked unconscious, take him and leave, please. my customers, otherwise my customers will get angry and they'll go away. I'm guessing that's probably what happened, because my god. Oh, now here Yor was like, oh, of course you dump a person like me who's just got strength, all that's working for her, isn't it? And here Lloyd kind of thinks about a few things, and she says that he talks about his mom, And he's like, I don't remember my mom that much, but like I do remember, like I always went to sleep when I was in her arms. And even though there was like the fear of bombs dropping, because obviously there were like times of war. So, but I still could relax and go to sleep if I was with her. And he said that she was a strong woman. And then he said, like, you know what Anya says? Even if she's in danger, she'll be fine because mother will rescue her. And this is the thing. It's like, it's actually literally that's the reason, that is actually the thing. Anya knows how yours is like strong. Like it's she's not saying because because like little kids usually say that, like, oh, like my mom is so strong, she's going to protect me, my dad is going to so strong, he'll protect me. But here Anya literally means it, because she knows Anya is an assassin. However, obviously Lloyd doesn't know that. I'm pretty sure, what, I feel like Lloyd also realizes something, because how, like, the fact that he still doesn't suspect anything baffles me. I'm not really like sure how he's so clueless still. Like, he got knocked out twice by Yor. One was in season 1. He did not get knocked out, but he did get injured, almost injured. But he still doesn't realize, or he still doesn't even suspect her. I don't know why. What goes on in this man's mind? He's able to understand the core of the problem, that, oh, maybe because of Fiona she's troubled. But the fact that you might be like someone of the same occupation as him doesn't cross his mind even after getting knocked out by her. But either way, that's the thing. Like, Anya knows that Yor is like an assassin. That's why her saying that, yeah, my mom is strong, my mom is going to protect me, is like literally like that's she's confirmed of it. She knows that she's like she has proof of that. And that is the thing. Like, it's not because she's like like she's just saying that, oh, like my mom will protect me. She knows that her mom will protect her. Definitely. And that has happened before as well, like the whole scene where Anya almost got kidnapped. That scene, Yorkiem comes out 2 times. I think there was like one time where in the middle of the street that happened, and Yor just punched those guys or something, I think, remember. And then there was that scene where the whole pet shop, the whole pet shop shenanigan that happened at the beginning of the season. So 2 times, I think 2 times that happened, and both of the times Yor is the one who like saved her. So Anya knows that. And that is true. And Lloyd is like, she can play with a smile, and because you give her a place she feels safe in. And here in his head, he thinks, while we government agents work ourselves bloody trying to create a peaceful world, you bring us peace all on your own. And then he's like, oh, you're a strong woman. And Yor is like, wait, I don't think that's the type of strong that Anya meant. Yeah, Lloyd says you make a fine mother. And Lloyd, Yor is thinking, I think you've got the wrong kind of strong. No, actually, he has got the right kind of strong, because like I said, Anya, by the word strong, she literally knows how strong she is. And she knows that. Yeah, like Anya got the right type of strong. And yeah, okay. So then after that, Lloyd is like, I have no signs of like changing the mom. And then she's like, but what about Miss Fiona? Lloyd is like, I don't think Anya will accept her as a mother. Oh god. And so here's another thing that Lloyd did. Lloyd was like this is another nice thing that happened here, is that Lloyd said that, oh, like, you have such a good thing that you have, that is, you are able to take care of Anya so nicely, and Yor is like, but that's because I took care of my brother when he was a kid. And he's like, yeah, that is one of the biggest talents, like a skill. Here we go, it's a skill you have been polishing to perfection since you were young. And he's like, be proud of it. And this is the thing that's so nice, that we've always seen you're always having like a complex about not really having anything, not even contributing anything to the family. She always had that, she always had that problem. And she always like had that, what can I say, complex, yeah, in her head. She's like, oh, I cannot cook, I cannot do anything, just always like just blame herself for it. However, it is true, what Lloyd says, that you're the one who are able to take care of Anya so nicely, and that is a talent and a skill in itself, so be proud of it. And which is true, like Lloyd is always outside, even though Yor is also like a like goes outside, does her job, is involved with the whole assassin thing. She is the one who takes care of Anya, and also kind of is most of the time at home, and just like just takes care of her the maximum time. And it is true that I'm pretty sure, like obviously Anya and Lloyd's relationship was like like it's like the first thing, like she met Lloyd at first, and then she met Yor, so she knows Lloyd a lot more longer. And like if it like she's probably more like like used to Lloyd. Still, the like Anya, I'm pretty sure Anya is more comfortable with Yor because of the fact that she's always there, and she's always with her. She takes care of her. She just like like she's like just always taking care of her and everything. So that's the thing, like it's like she feels most comfortable with Anya, not Anya, sorry, Yor. Like Anya feels most comfortable with Yor. If this was Lloyd, it would have been a big problem. And like Lloyd says, like if Fiona was here in Yor's place, oh my god, like god, like who knows what she would have, how she would have started training Anya. Good god. But another thing I also kind of feel like is that who knows, maybe Fiona would have also changed. Like we did get to see Fiona thinking that, oh, if I was her mom, I would have just trained her so hard that she would actually like be like an actual like a military person, and in that way she would have trained her. But that's something that she just said. I doubt she would have done that, and I'm pretty sure if she was like she became the parent of Anya, she probably would have changed, and like probably would have, I don't know, like mellowed out or something. I'm not really sure. However, like the fact is that that is something that did not happen. Yor is here. Like she was not there at that moment when they had like had to choose, like he had to choose like a wife, and she was not there. Like I said, like if she was there, I'm pretty sure Lloyd probably would have chosen. No, Lloyd probably wouldn't have chosen. I'm pretty sure she would have probably come and like said like, oh, like like you're looking for a wife. Why don't I like become your fake wife? And she would have probably said that. And I doubt Lloyd would have said it to her. I don't see Lloyd actually bringing up a proposition like that in front of Fiona. Fiona would have probably done it, but nothing you can do about it. That's just bad luck. Like she was not there, and she wasn't like like she was out in some job. So since Yor is here, obviously I'm like like Yor is like perfect now. Like she's definitely going to be the mom who Anya like like I'm not saying that Fiona wouldn't be a good mother. I'm pretty sure Fiona would have, like I said, Fiona would have probably changed if she got that opportunity. However, yeah, that's not what happened. Nothing you can do about it. Yor is here at this point, and obviously Lloyd is not just going to be like, oh, like like now Fiona's back. Yeah, like Fiona will be my fake wife, and yeah, I'm going to break this fake relationship. Obviously, Lloyd is not going to do that. So yeah, there you go. Like that's how it goes, and this is how it's going. It's perfect, and there's no need to change anything of this whole relationship. And yeah, that's exactly what like he says. And he's like, that's why I'm glad if you kept acting as Anya's mother and also my wife. And yeah, and she's like, yeah, I accept. So that's that. Now later on we get to see Frankie asking Anya that, oh, do you like your mom and dad? And she's like, yes. And yeah, then they come back. Lloyd's chin is swollen. Oh boy, Frankie makes fun of it. Frankie's like, oh, did you like get punched by you or something? uh, and yeah, seeing this whole thing, Yor is so happy. Yor is like, like like this is something I wanted always. Like before this, it was only me and my brother. But I can understand now that I don't want to lose this place. And I was just thinking about the fact that she might actually forget everything the next day. But yeah, she actually did forget most of the things. However, Lloyd kind of explained everything, so that's good. No more overthinking the situation with Fiona. I'm pretty sure she will probably overthink in the future as well. However, like the major, like like concern in her head is hopefully cleared up and gone now. So there you go, a nice conclusion. So yes, and obviously this whole section was like a full-on character development between Yor and Lloyd. Lloyd almost was, able to pinpoint that, oh, maybe she likes me or something, but then in the end he's like, no, probably not, she did kick me. So I don't think that's the case. But yeah, she like I was kind of surprised seeing Lloyd was so easily able to just pinpoint the whole thing. But obviously, yeah, like he kind of brushed it aside. But the fact that, like, this is the one positive thing, that at least he thought about the whole thing. Later on, if a similar situation like this presents itself again, he'll probably be confirmed. Then he'll be like, oh, maybe she really does like me. And the fact is that like we're seeing hints from Yor, at least, that she is kind of like starting to like Lloyd. However, the fact about Lloyd is, I feel like Lloyd, even if he also starts liking Yor, he would probably not understand that, and he would probably just, I don't know, like that's the vibe I feel I'm getting from him, because I feel like Yor will probably start liking Lloyd way quicker than Lloyd actually realizes that his feelings for Yor, but because I'm pretty sure eventually it will happen. However, the fact is the quickness in how it will go. Yor is definitely going to fall quicker for Lloyd. However, I'm pretty sure the thing will be that Lloyd will have a difficult time to actually accept the fact that, oh, he likes Yor or something like that, because that's the feeling I'm getting from him. Because the first thing in this episode, what she does after he realizes that, oh, maybe she likes me, that he's like, oh, like, I've done this multiple times, like I'm a pro at this. So like he tries to kind of like make the situation okay by like using his like his skills that he has like polished up until now. Like he said, like I've like done this whole fake thing with a lot of people. So that's the thing, like that was his response, which I don't blame him for, because that was his job up until now, just blending in with the common people to do a certain thing. However, Yor is completely different. Yor's job was to be in the shadows. Like Lloyd's job was to be sociable with everyone. Yor's job was to be in shadows. So definitely, Yor is definitely going to fall for Lloyd a way quicker, because she's not used to these type of situations. Unlike Lloyd, who's actually very much used to this situation, and he would probably take a while to understand if his feelings are real or not, and that will be a problem, I'm guessing, in the future. We'll see, because I feel like Lloyd is going to take a little while to actually understand if he likes Yor or not. Unlike Yor, who'll probably just instantly just fall for him. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen way in the future. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Either way. Okay, later on we get to see Anya like like a parent teacher meeting will happen, and Anya's like looking at Damien. She's thinking like, all right, what should I do? Like I'm supposed to get some Stellas. However, it's not looking good. Like I'm not good at studies. I'm not good at anything. So the only option I could see is the friendship option. However, that's not also working. So what am I supposed to do? She's thinking of all of this, and Becky comes in, and Becky's like, oh, like like look at this, like you really do like him, don't you? And it's like, what? I don't like him, and the things I only like are mom, dad, Bond, and Peanuts, and anime. And Becky's like, you're not being honest with yourself, you little tsundere. Come on, come on, like buy you some clothes, you know, like you need to polish yourself, and just drags her into the into the, like, you know, like the like, you know, just brings them next day to the mall, the shopping mall, the department store. And we kind of get introduced to a new character here, Martha, I think that was her name, this butler, you know, like person of Becky's place. And she's she's driving the car, and she's thinking, like, you know, listening to Becky and everything. She's like, oh, kids these days. Oh boy. And I love the fact that Lloyd was like, saw opportunity in this. He was like, oh, this is perfect opportunity to get more intel, you know. And he gave Anya some hard cash, you know, ready to. He's like, yeah, go spend all of this if you want to. And yeah, he wants to, like, you know, make the whole like, you know, information gathering more quicker and easier if he's able to get some more intel out of this. So I love the fact that Becky's like, oh, you've got some cash. It's nothing much, you know, if you compare that to, like, you know, my pocket money, but it's fine. Oh god. All right, and then they go to the department store, and it's huge. Like, a lot of people just waiting for them, like, oh, Becky Ojo-sama, like, you know, welcome. She's a regular in this, obviously, and Anya's eyes are wide open. She's like, what the hell is going on? Is this normal? I hope it's not normal. Like, yeah, like, who rents a whole department store if they want to shop? That's not how you shop. But yeah, this is Becky's style. So Becky is like, oh, like, I've got, like, you know, I've got enough money with me. And she's like, oh, I don't, like, you know, move around with money. I have my card with me. And yeah, and she's like, all right, let's buy some dresses for you. And I'm like, why are they buying dresses? Obviously they won't be able to wear that in school. It's not allowed. But Becky later kind of clarifies it. She's like, oh, on the day of the meeting, you know, where we'll probably be allowed to wear everything, anything that we want that day. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense, you know, like that's what she's planning for. And we get a little fashion show of Anya. It's like so many dresses that she wore. Damn, like this episode had so many different outfits. Like, Anya even dressed as an alien or something. Boy, I feel like this is the only episode where we've seen so many, like, you know, different clothes for us. Like, this is a funny thing. I remember anime, like, you know, in the older days, like, our character used to have only one dress that they used to wear. Every episode, only one dress for hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Same character, same dress they used to wear. Obviously, because of animation, like, you know, like ease of animation, you know, like those days. To make it more easy to animate stuff, and more easy to, like, reuse, like, you know, used animation. Like, that's why they did that. But nowadays, obviously, with so many different, like, you know, like things and everything, characters actually do change clothes nowadays, you know, in anime, unlike like 10 to 20 years ago where they all wore like one dress only for like hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Nowadays characters do change their clothes, and I feel like this is the episode where we had so many different dresses we saw them in, and it's crazy. So, and some dresses were like ridiculous. There's like one dress, like, what are these? Is this like the fashion nowadays? Like, what? Like, there's like a dress I saw, like, here, like a dress where there's like a mouse drawn with like a sunflower thing on the head. Is this fashion nowadays? I'm not really sure. Do kids wear these things nowadays? I'm not really sure. Really, like, what are these dresses? Oh boy, like some crazy, like, is that even a dress? Like, you know, like that one with the sunflower, like, you know, thing. My god, it looks like a bath cap she's wearing or whatever. Anyways, these different dresses, and in the end they were going like in a complete crazy territory where they were like wearing like some cyborg, like, you know, outfit. And the next one was like the outfit with I think you call them jiangshi, you know, the ones who have the talisman on top of, like, you know, a yokai, a type of yokai. You know, I think you call them jiangshi. They're like the zombies, you know, in Japanese folklore. in yokai term, they're like the zombie. So have like a talisman in front of them, half of their face completely covered. Anya wore a dress like that. And I'm like, okay, this is actually going in crazy territory. But then suddenly Becky realized, like, wait a minute, like she's wearing picking all these dresses. However, okay, here's the part where she says, like, of course uniforms are same every day, but as long as the teachers permit it, we can wear our own clothes to the end of term party with the dorm students. There you go. She clarifies that, and as soon as she clarifies that, she's like, wait a minute, that means that day parents will also be allowed. And she's like, oh no, like Lloyd Sama's going to come. I need to dress up. Like, why the hell am I spending so much time on on Anya? I myself need to get some dress. And she's like, yeah, let me get some dress quickly. And we get a little fashion show of Becky as well, and everyone's like clapping, like, oh, like, Becky Sama, like, you look amazing. And I love the final dress where she's like, oh, should I just imitate yours fashion, with the little sweater that she was wearing that Yor always wears. And she's like, nothing is actually, I'm not, none of them I like. Just buy them all, just in case. Good God. And this episode was so crazy. Like, each and every passing moment, we could see Martha's face kind of going down and down and down as the shopping, the things increased, while the employees' faces were going up and up and up as more and more time went. All the employees were so happy, they're smiling. Today is the day where they're going to they're going to get some serious cash. And oh boy, such a great day for them. Oh boy. Okay, so next, after a huge shopping spree, they go to a cafe. Anya's tired, and Anya's like, oh my god. And Becky's like, wait, you didn't even buy anything. And Martha's like, but you brought so many things, you bought too many things. And here Anya's like, I don't know what to buy. And so here's the thing, we see kind of Becky kind of feeling sad, because this is how she knows how to have fun, like this is probably her whole life, just going shopping and spending crazy amounts of money and all, and just like this is the only way she knows how to have fun. And she likes it as well. It's not that she doesn't like it, she herself likes it. That's why she wanted to show Anya a good time and have fun with her. That's why she gets kind of sad, and she's like, you saying shopping isn't fun. And now here's one thing, I am like 50%, no, 60% sure that Anya read her mind here, because instantly Anya just jumps up and she's like, oh, it's fun, like she was being so just she was kind of like all her face was down on the table and everything. But as soon as we see Becky feeling sad, she just springs up and she's like, oh no, it's fun, I'm like 60% sure she read her mind here. Like, if not, like, I have to say that good job, Anya. I'm pretty sure she did read her mind, because I remember them saying something. She herself admitted that the things, the telepathic things, come into her mind automatically. There's no switch. She cannot switch it on or off. So it definitely came into her mind, her feelings. She was probably extremely sad at that moment, and she was in her head. She was like, oh, I wanted her to have fun, so she's not having fun with me. I'm guessing she was probably thinking of all of this, and it automatically came into her head, and she realized oh no, she's getting sad because of this. So that's why she just sprung up, and she's like, no, it's fun. It's totally okay. I loved it. And she says, I'm shopping with a friend for the first time ever. And Becky's like, oh, like a friend. And she kind of smiles, and she's happy, and Martha's also happy. She's like, finally, Ojo-sama has a friend, a proper friend. So there you go. Now after that, we get to see Anya buy a souvenir thing, like a sheep, and she's buying it, and she's like, oh, this is like a souvenir with her, because we spend time together today. So it's like a souvenir I'm buying for me. So Becky's like, in that case, I'll buy one too. But in her head, she's like, oh, wait a minute. My dad said that you're a descendant of a conglomerate, so you must never wear anything but fine items. Here's the thing, I thought this souvenir, this cheap souvenir, was how much? 500 yen maximum? Oh my god. Later we get to know it's so costly. And the fact is, Becky said that, like, in her head, she's like, oh, this is not an expensive enough thing that I could buy it. Crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah, like, she deals with some crazy money. And, like, another thing I'm pretty sure, like, her dad said that, obviously, but I don't think that her dad meant it like that. She's a kid. She probably misunderstood. When her dad probably wanted to say, like, oh, Becky, like, like, we have money, like, if you want, you should definitely wear the best of the things. But I doubt her dad would have, like, I'm not sure, because her dad seems nice, from the looks of it. And I'm pretty sure her dad probably, if her dad realized that, oh, this is something her friend bought for her dad probably would have been like, oh, it's fine. Like, okay, so it's something that your friend gave you. Like, I'm like 90% sure her dad would have reacted like that. However, Becky doesn't know that. Becky probably thought that, oh, my dad would not like it because, this is not something expensive enough, not fine enough. But yeah, this was not a problem. I doubt her dad would have said anything, because obviously it's a different thing if your friends buy you something, like her on her own, she can buy anything expensive and always wear something expensive to show off their, like, to show off their status and everything. However, if it's something your friend buys you, it doesn't matter how much it costs, or the feeling is the one that matters the most. So I'm pretty sure that her dad wasn't able to properly explain it to Becky, and he probably should have done it in a like better way, said something like, yeah, if someone bought you something, it's fine. However, if you buy something for yourself, buy the best one. If he said in something like that, it would have probably worked out. But Becky doesn't know that. Becky was like, oh, like, I cannot buy this for myself. So yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute, I'm saying something wrong. Sorry. No. Oh yeah, you know what, she was okay, yeah, she was going to buy it for herself. Okay, you know what, nah. My statement is wrong. At first, Anya, she did not know that Anya is going to buy it for her. So that's why she was sad. She was sad that, oh, I have, like, she thought I was going to buy one so that they would match. But then she realized, like, oh, but, like, I'm not supposed to buy something this cheap. So that's why she was hesitating, because her dad said, like, always buy something expensive for yourself. So that's why she was hesitating. But I'm pretty sure if she explained the whole situation, if to her dad probably would have been fine with it. Like, if she said something like, oh, my friend bought one, so I also brought one because we would match, I doubt her dad would have said anything. I doubt that. So yeah, that's the thing. However, obviously the next thing we see is Anya bought a souvenir for her as well. And since it's something gave to her as a gift, obviously her dad wouldn't have any problem with it. However, Becky was still struggling. Becky was still thinking that, am I supposed to take it? But then Martha comes in and Martha's like, it's fine, like, yeah, I'm sure master wouldn't say anything, like, it would be like, he would have definitely said something like, this is something to show appreciation for your friendship, so you should not reject it. Master would have definitely said something like that. So I don't think you have any problem accepting this gift. And as soon as Martha said that, she's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to accept it. And she gets it, and oh boy, and she's like, oh, I'm going to take it, and it's not that I like it or anything, but yeah, since you brought it for me, I'll take it. And Anya's like, ah, you tsundere. Because yeah, she can read her mind, literally. She probably read her mind at that moment. Oh boy. Now next we get to see them coming back, the car. They were sleeping in the back seat, and we get to see Martha kind of reminiscing about the past, where children were not really, like, children her age came to play with her, but Becky just probably made some rude comments to her. That's why she just, they all just ran away. And stuff like that. And she never got really along with her friends. So she did not want to go to the Eden school as well, but then in the end she just accepted. She was like, all right, fine, I'm going to go there, but I'm not going to mix or like talk with anyone over there. And here Martha says a very nice quote. She's like, okay, where's that part? A very nice thing she says. Okay, okay, she says like living with a smile is expected of you. It's all part of being an adult. That's what Becky says. But then Martha says, my lady, you mustn't assume you already know everything. Yeah, and then she says that giving up that habit is the first step towards becoming an adult. Yeah, what a nice thing. Like, people obviously, like, if you think you know better than everyone, that's the first sign of immaturity. There's always someone there who knows a lot of things more than you. Like, it's impossible to know everything. Like, in some way or the others, like, some way or the other, some other people will definitely know something better than you. Like, you cannot know everything. And some things you might know better than someone else might know something better than you. That's how the world works. You cannot know everything. If you know everything, if you actually are able to like accomplish that feat, if you're able to become that person, like obviously that will be something crazy in itself. But yeah, but even if you're able to accomplish that, there still will be someone, I feel like, that will be like, if you're able to get to that stage, you then obviously, because of your wisdom, you'll realize that, yeah, like, these are all like, these things, like, oh, that person knows more than me, that person is better than me, all these things, in the end, all of those are insignificant. And like, it's nothing of those, like, those things matter. The things that matter in these type of situations, like, is the connection, the emotional bonds that people make. And if you keep that attitude of, oh, I know better than you, and I just am better than you in certain situations, like, you won't be able to make friends. And that's the main problem with these type of situations, where little kids don't really understand that, and they try to like be like, oh, I'm better than you, but that in itself makes them alienated from other kids. And they either, like, it either goes in two ways: either they become bullies, or they get like completely alienated and just isolated from the class. So that's the thing. If you have this, like, whole thing, then that. And obviously, Becky here, she was a person who was very, what can I say, very proud, prideful. So she always clashed with others children, like we saw what happened. So Martha said that, yeah, you should not belittle other people, you should not think that you know better than everyone else. Like, drop that attitude. That's only you'll become an actual adult. And here we see Becky actually listen to that. And I'm guessing that is probably why, like, I'm pretty sure if Martha did not say this, she probably would have gone to school and like have that same attitude, and probably never would have become friends with Anya. I'm pretty sure because Martha said that word and she listened to her, and she probably went to school and she was like, you know what, all right, Martha did say this, so let me just listen to her, let me just drop all of the, like, like the things, like, like my whole, like, like, oh, I know better than them, that attitude, let me just drop it and just normally try to interact with people. And that's after that she met Anya, and they clicked. And then she was like, oh, like, this kid is so fun, Martha, like, it's not so bad at all, school. And she became good friends. So yeah, I'm feeling like more like the main reason she and Ani was able to become friends was because Martha kind of told her that in the previous, like, the at the morning. If she did not say anything, and if Anya did not, Becky did not listen to her, I'm pretty sure she probably would have, I don't know, like, not become friends with Anya, because she would still have that attitude, of, oh, I know better than them, so why should I talk to them? She would have still have had that attitude, and she never would have talked with Anya. They probably never would have become friends. So that's what happened. And I'm like, in the end, I'm pretty sure she realized the wrongs of her way, like, what she did was doing wrong, and she realized that, yeah, like it is true, I should always, try to talk with others instead of thinking that I know better than them. And yeah, Anya became her friend, and that's what happened. And now they're best friends. So later on we get to see the sheep souvenir is costed at 100,000 yen. What the hell? Oh my god. What is it made of? 100,000 yen for that thing. All right. Okay. Now, later on, we get to see both of them have the same souvenir on their back, and they're happy, and they're like, just smiling and laughing. It's so funny that Damien, in the end, kind of got kind of saw that scene, and he got kind of just stuck over there and just started blushing. The mission was kind of successful then. Becky and Anya's mission, not Anya, however, like Becky's mission, if you can say, was to make Anya look presentable in front of Damien, so that Damien kind of pays more attention to her. And it did not go that way. However, the result did happen. So mission accomplished, Becky. You did it. And yeah, so that's where it ended. A really good episode, two very wholesome sections. The first section was your section, next section was Becky and Anya's relationship. So yeah, that was really nice. So there you go, that is it. That is my reaction to episode number 12. The next episode will be the final episode, I think, of this part. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with the final episode of Spy Family. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.